And if knowing this information can potentially save someone else the months and even years of trialing medications, I feel like it's worth opening up the conversation for. Hey everyone, welcome back to Love Your Healing. In today's video, I just wanted to share my experience with medications to empower you and save you time and stress while you're navigating the world of antidepressants. Let's just get right into it. In 2016, I was eating healthy, working out almost every single day, and doing everything that everyone was telling me to do to feel better. But something always felt off. And even though that was the healthiest I'd ever been, I always felt helpless, sad, or tired no matter what I did and how long I would sleep for. I knew that life wasn't supposed to feel that way, and I needed to do something about it. And at the time, I was not ready to talk to anyone. I didn't want to go to talk therapy. Didn't even know what to talk about. So I knew that at the time, a psychiatrist and getting medication would probably be the best route for me. So over a 4-year period, I saw 3 psychiatrists and was prescribed 7 different antidepressants. Since it was cheaper with my insurance, I was prescribed the generic version of these brand name medications. And they were Wellbutrin, Pristiq, Cymbalta, Lexapro, Prozac, Zoloft, and Viibryd. Right? And doctors usually tell you it takes some time to adjust to the medications, and the time frame that I was given was about a month or a month and a half. And if the medication wasn't working by then, I'd have to change the dosage or change the medication and start the process all over again. Out of the 7 medications that were prescribed to me, 5 of them gave me really bad side effects and probably even made my depression even worse. There are so many other common side effects of antidepressants, but these are the main ones that I experienced. I felt sick every time I started a new medication. I was either not sleeping enough or sleeping too much. I couldn't concentrate because my mind was foggy most of the time, and I wasn't eating as much, probably because I felt sick a lot. If you're thinking about starting antidepressants, or you've been having trouble with a lot of side effects, or you don't really know what else to do, I would consider asking for a pharmacogenomic test or a genetic test to find out more about your body and how it processes specific drugs. Pharmacogenomic testing is kind of like genetic testing, but it tests how your genes or how your body metabolizes specific medications. And the one that I had taken goes through all the different antidepressant medications and anti-anxiety medications to tell me how my body is going to react to those specific medications in whatever column it is. My 3rd psychiatrist actually recommended it to me after I told her that the 6 antidepressants that I was prescribed before weren't working for me. And what do you frickin' know? My test results showed that the 5 medications I mentioned before that were giving me bad side effects were the ones that I wasn't able to metabolize or break down properly. My psychiatrist ended up prescribing Pristiq, and guys, it was like night and day. No side effects, no adjustment time. I felt better almost instantly. It was honestly the first time I didn't feel sick from changing medications, and for the first time in a really long time, I felt like I was gonna be okay. It was such a relief, but it was also like super frustrating to know that the 2 years that I was struggling with all these different medications, that experience could have been prevented had someone told me about genetic testing. I understand that it's not conventional to have a genetic test done, but understanding how your genes and your body reacts to certain drugs at least brings you closer to finding the right medication that works well for you, instead of just blindly prescribing medication and trialing and erroring different medications until something works. I think what frustrates me the most is that there are people who are in crisis or want and need this help. And I'm grateful that at that time I was not in crisis. I was not struggling to the point where, my life was at stake. But that is something that happens often in this field, that we should take more seriously as professionals in the mental health field. And I think that there is no time or space to trial and error different medications when there are tests like genetic testing, pharmacogenomic testing out there to provide help for those who need it. I haven't been on medications for about 1.5 years now, but I'm super passionate about this because I feel like I went through a lot. And if knowing this information can potentially save someone else the months and even years of trialing medications, I feel like it's worth opening up the conversation for. That is it for this video. I hope that was helpful to hear about my experience. If you're new here, click right here to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to watch another video, click right here to watch another video.